is going on, friends and fam? We're here Sunday night, day 951 in a row as we make our way, final run to day 1000 in a row. I'll see you in a second. It's Renaissance Man.
Some night when the wind starts blowing, I'm going to find a way. Some night when the world stops hating, we're going to find a way. And I'll keep waiting until we find that day. Yeah, I bet I'll keep saying, I'll keep playing. Oh, until you meet us one day. Hey. Time to stop the hate. Stop the hate. Let's stop the hate, hey, yeah. It might be late, but let's stop the hate.
It's Sunday. It's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance Man.
Looking for another way.
I'm here
Ease my mind.
to ease my mind
everything.
and help my
I look
living.
into the windows
It's
of a
Renaissance
passing
Man.
car,
It's
driving next
the
to
daily
me.
variety show,
Down
Mark
the
Pires,
old
Renaissance Man.
fence I saw.
I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state. And I'm here with you on day 951 in a row of the Renaissance Man Show. And we're going to get into it just like we do every single day. So make sure you subscribe, you ding the bell, tell some friends, let everybody know we're here every single night, 10:30, and we go for about an hour plus. It's usually about 2 hours. Anyway, look, we're going to get into it. We have things to do. We have things to talk about. So how much do Olympic medalists make? Anybody ever think about this? I started, actually it just came up earlier at dinner. I was like, I think my wife said, yeah, you get a gold, you make like, $100,000 or something. I was like, what? You get paid money? I'm like, I didn't know about this. What's this about? So I took a look. Just wanted to find out what the story was. You know what I mean? What are we doing? Why didn't I go into the Olympics? I'm an Olympic gold medalist. Give me the money. So this is what we got. We're here in America. Let's talk about where we are in America. In America, if you get a gold medal, look at me, got the gold. Proud of you, buddy. Look, you get the gold, and you also get a cool $37,500. We're throwing that your way. You can just take it, throw it in your bank account, do whatever you want. 37.5, that's for you. So Michael Phelps, how many did he win? Times 37.5. Math it. Do it. Come on. Times. There's your answer. There's your quotient. There's the query. You got it. What is it? What's the answer? Michael Phelps made how much from the American government for winning gold medals? Bueller? Anybody? Anyway, so let's move forward. We're going to figure out where you need to move if you are an Olympian and you want to really rake it in. All right? Look, okay, cool. I like my country, but these people are paying better. You know what I mean? Gonna go where the money is. That's what people are doing, right? That's the 2021 thing. Anyway, so what do we got? Top of the list Who's moving to Singapore with me? Guys, let's go. If you get a gold and you're in Singapore, $737,000. You just got $737,000 for your gold medal at ping pong. So proud of you. You're a ping pong master and you got $750,000. Just short. I mean, 17K less. But you're doing well, right? I mean, seriously, 737? But what happens if you just come in just behind? I missed that. I missed that return and I lost and got silver. Well, if you get silver and you're from Singapore, you just made $369,000. Yeah, 369,000 American dollars. Who's moving to Singapore? I see him already in the chat. Keith says, hello from Rhode Island. Sorry, I'm leaving. Gotta go to Singapore. I'm a killer ping pong player. Guys, just in time for the Zabrowski woohoo. Zabrowski, give it to me. Dude, you jumped me that time, Zabrosk. I was trying to give you an intro so you could be like, woo! And we could be like, just silent. You know what I mean? When it happened. And you jumped it that time. Look, Zabrowski, we still appreciate you. You still get paid your daily. You still get paid your daily. You sticking around tonight for the show? What are we doing here? No, I get it. I get it. Sunday night, I gotta go, Mark. Whatever. No, it's fine. Long ride back to the city. I get it. No, you can't hang out. Check out the rest of the show. You gotta go back to Mrs. Zabrowski. I get it. Family man. Look, you can't hang out, Renaissance man. Play a little background beat seat in the show like you did on Something to Live For? No, that's fine, Zabrowski. Grab your check on the way out. Just speak to Joanne. She's at the door. Anyway, no, that's cool. We'll see you tomorrow. So, guys, check it out. Singapore leading the way, like big time. But if you say, for example, you're like in the Eastern Bloc, and you're like, look, I gotta try to get to this Olympics thing, right? You better move to Kazakhstan. Yeah, with Borat, you'll be, yeah, Yakshimej. It's a beautiful girl. She told me ham. Very nice. You get the Borat going in Kazakhstan. You're doing great. You just made 250 grand. 250K for gold. I can imagine already Borat. I can see Borat running. He's doing the 100. He beat Usain Bolt. Yeah, he beat Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt was like, he's like running this way. He's looking, and then all of a sudden he sees he's doing one of these. He's like looking as Borat runs by him. Yeah, apparently there was some really good looking girl at the finish line. Borat was like, my girl, very nice, very good. And he ran full speed, beat Usain Bolt. He wasn't letting Usain Bolt go after that girl. He's like, she's my style. He's very nice. And he got the gold. Kazakhstan, he won $250,000. $250,000. So Borat's doing it in Kazakhstan with $250,000. If you get a silver, say Borat was just like, he's doing well. He gets closer and he sees that she doesn't have childbearing hips. And he's like, no, very you take care. He's very nice. He's like, my sister is a prostitute. He gives, and he tells his Usain Bolt he can have his sister or the girl at the finish line because she doesn't have childbearing hips. And that's a thing for Borat. Borat takes second. Still made 150K. He still made 150K. Kazakhstan's paying out big time for their medals. So let's move forward. What third on the list? Malaysia. Yeah, if you're from Malaysia, you just won a gold medal and $236,000. Yeah, you could put that in the bank. Yeah, you can do a lot with 236K. Just, you're not good enough, win a gold medal for Malaysia? Oh, I was okay. I came in 5th. You get nothing for 5th. They send you back on Malaysian Air. You're in the back. You're like looking out the window. Oh, so close. I almost got $236,000. Now I got to ride back on Malaysian Air. So, Italy. I got to say, kind of impressed with Italy. Italy here, if you get a gold medal, you're from Italy. You're like, I have a biscotti. I get the biscotti, get the espresso. And you got an espresso and biscotti, like Dick Facce and Sonny, the Fists. You just made $213,000. Gold. Yeah. Hold on a minute. You gonna get gold? And not pay respect to the Facce? I'm here in my penthouse. So, Italy's doing well by their people. 213K, that's pretty solid. So, they do like a split here in Italy. If you get a silver, $107,000 deposited into your ATM account. Yeah, another transaction made right into your account. So, you got 107 for a silver in Italy. And you got a bag of really fine cocoa beans, coffee beans. You're now making your own espresso. And 107 silver. If you got the gold, you get like a 6-month supply of espresso. Okay, so you move for the Philippines. Who's from the Philippines? Who's got the dual citizenship? I'm going back Philippines because they're offering 200K for a gold. Yeah, I got a gold medal. I'm going back to the Philippines because Duarte's got a freaking 200K for me. Yeah. I don't even know if it's Duarte. I'm not sure if that's the guy. Anyway, Philippines got 200K for me. I'm showing up there. They got in a duffel bag. They told me, duffel bag's heavier than you are, buddy. Filipino. I was born, I weigh 147. Featherweight class. The duffel bag of $200,000 cash weighed 149. I had to drag it. Well worth it. That gold, I put the gold on. When I put the gold on, though, I was the same weight. 149. Pretty cool. They did like the balance of justice where they had like this weight system. It was like a really massive one in the Philippines. And they were like, hey, why don't you go stand on it and we'll put your $200,000 cash duffel bag on the other one. Whew, balanced perfect. Yeah, absolutely perfect. It's like 149. Look, Filipino. 200K. If you got a silver, they're like, no, we're not giving you 100. We're giving you 99. They give you an elbow in the Facce. They took that extra 1,000 and they're just like, you didn't get a gold. We're taking 101 away from you. We'll give you 99. But you could have got 101 more. That's like one of those things where you feel it, like you got it. You're like, yeah, I got it. And they're like, geez, I could have gotten 101 more if I got the gold. That's so they really get you at the end. Anyway, then you move forward to Hungary. Hungary's got your back a little bit. 168K for a gold. You got 168K. If you're from Hungary, you kind of run across the finish line first. You're getting it. 168. I'm proud of you. If you got a silver, this is almost as good. You could be like, you know what, I just don't feel like gold in it. You know what I mean? Shoo, shoo, shoo. You come in second. You still made 126. Not bad, right? I mean, 168 to 126, it's a lot. But still, you did well for silver. And you were like, I just pulled up lame at the end. I was just like, whatever, I'll take the 126. You know what I mean? They didn't really hit you in the elbow, in the Facce on that one. They were just like, we'll give you a pretty solid return on investment. 126. You did that. Brazil? Now we're starting to get into the territory of what the heck is going on here. All right. Brazil, you got 49K if you want a gold. 49K. Here you go. 49K. I hear that's how much it costs to fill your gas tank in Brazil these days. I'm not sure. And then if you got a silver, 29. You get a little over half a tank of gas. Here you go. Good job. You want a silver for our country. Fill your tank halfway. 58%. By men. And then if you go down in one more, you're talking about Japan. Now they just had, it was there, right? Tokyo, I mean, hey, look, you did great. You got a gold and you got 45K. Japan's down to 45K. I'm going to give you the in a minute, okay? So $45K for a gold, $18,000 for a silver. Man, they really don't appreciate their people, do you? Especially the 45 is already a kick in the, but then 18, like, yeah, we'll give you 18 for a silver. Almost like you're disrespecting yourself, and the country. You disrespect your country, and you should really do like, you should just take like a dive straight down in the closest aircraft. And you can be like, oh my goodness, look at me. Classic scenario. Classic. Look, you can see that the end of the tunnel's like right there, you know what I mean? And just be like, I'm going to go for it. Look, they disrespected themselves. You know what I mean? You can't do that. If you want to kamikaze it, I mean, that's just on you. I'm just saying, when you do a kamikaze, that's because they did the 45 to 18 thing. Like, a lot of people started kamikazing, and they were like, I can't. Anyway, so we're like right there. United States of America. Hey, land of the free and the brave. We're the greatest country on the planet. But if you get a gold here, you're getting $37,500. $37,500 for a gold. You got $22,500 for a silver. It's almost a similar thing to the other where you're like, I don't really feel like putting in the time today. I'll take my $22,500 and go. But $37,500 United States of America. We're going to quickly roll through these. South Africa is right behind us, $37,019. Canada. What the frick is wrong with you, Canada? $16,000 for a gold and $12,000 for a silver? $16,000 for a gold, Canada? Now, they're not the worst, though. I do have to say, what is going on with you, Australia? Oi, noi. Oi, noi. You $15,000 for gold and $11,000 for a silver? Let's just, for perspective. If you're in Australia, Canada, South Africa, USA, Japan, or Brazil, you may want to consider playing for another team. You may want to just throw another look. I got the dual citizenship thing going down. I'm going to work for Singapore. Yeah, I'm taking Singapore here. Shh. I'm there. I'm in the next Olympics. Look at me. I just won a gold and $737,000. I'm going to put it all in black. It seems to be the popular color in the last 5 years. Negativity. Look, I'm just saying, you got to think about your options if you're an Olympian. If you're an Olympian, you're on your way into the golden circle, going to see if you can get that award, right? I got the gold. The gold that you get if you're from the United States is the same gold you get if you're from Singapore. Yeah, it looks the same. You can bite it. Probably, dents the same, whatever. The difference is it's worth $37,500 here, and it's worth $737,000 there. So who's going to Singapore? I'm just saying. Good on you, Singapore. And I thought about it. I was like, maybe it's because Singapore gets like one medal, and they're like, yay, we won. And we do have a lot of medals here. We had 113. So if they were giving away $737,000 per medal, that would be a ridiculous amount of cash aluna. So you can't give away $737K. That's just stupid. But they're doing it in Singapore, so why not go to Singapore, get your citizenship, and when you are the ultimate hurdler, you do the hurdling for Singapore. I'm a Singapore champion. I hurdled and I got $737,000. By Menon, you guys set up the system. You don't think people can take advantage of the system now? Hold on, mana. I'm here. I'm like this amazing javelin thrower. I got like an extra 15 yards of distance on the discus than the world champion. And they're like, oh, we're recruiting you for the Olympic team, 2024. Oh, you are? I got letters from freaking Singapore. I got letters from Kazakhstan. I got letters from Malaysia. Letters of intent. They're like, we want you. They want to, hey, we want your javelin throw. We want the discus here in Kazakhstan. Borat needs some help. He can't do it all by himself. You know what I mean? And then it's on my shoulders. And hold on a second. I just got your letter here. Thank you, U.S. team of Olympic. Is this correct? If I win a gold for the javelin and win a gold for the discus, what about the shot put? What if I get the triple decker? If I do a triple decker, what am I getting? 37.5 per gold? What about a triple decker? You don't do like a bonus for triple deckers? Like, oh, you got 3 in a row. Triple decker. Maybe multiplier by, like anything like that. You don't do a multiplier by, like, when you get a triple decker? I just want you to understand something. Yeah, no, I was born in Columbus, Ohio. I'm here right now. But I got a letter here from Singapore. You know what they're offering me? 737,000. Yeah. No, I know. Yeah, I know you would go too. That's why I'm going. Because you would even go, and you're the coach, Olympic gold winner yourself. But they didn't give you 737. You're telling me on the phone right now that the best decision that I could ever make is to go to friggin' Singapore. I hear it in your voice, Coach Connor. I hear it. Oh, yeah, you should go, Mark. Take that 737 and run, because the 37.5 they gave me, I ran out of it on booze and women. That's what he said on the phone. Coach Connor, he was a legend of his own time. Blew that money on booze and prossies. You know what I mean? Like, look, Coach Connor, I don't think you needed to call you prossies. You know what I mean? You could have just been like, hey, look, it's me. It's John Connor. I'm here. I'll be back. You know, you're just like, but you didn't do that, did you? No. No, you didn't. So anyway, guys, you heard it here first. Where you get the most money if you are an Olympian, and you got gold, you got silver. Bronze? Nobody's on the freaking board for bronze. They don't care about you. You're crap. You couldn't get one of the top 2? It's like it doesn't even make sense. You remind me a lot of the time that we were talking about Barry. Barry was this stowaway, basically, and we were stuck on Waterworld. And I'm there, and they're trying to find, like, the letters for gas. And, like, Barry was like, I'll go down there. I was a bronze medalist. We all laughed really hard. I was a bronze medalist. You're like, yeah, you were bronze? You serious? You don't even bring it up if you're a bronze. You say you used to swim. You say you used to run. You say you used to throw a shot put. I was a bronze medalist. Yeah, okay. You're kidding me, right? You get more credo. You get more, like, actual respect if you just went into the room and you're like, I know how to throw a shot put. Going in there and being like, I was a bronze medalist in the Olympics. No, buddy. You come in and say you're silver or gold. Hey, welcome. Come on in. How you doing? Tell us about it. Like, what happened? Like, it must have been a pretty cool experience, you know. You come in here and tell me you're bronze? We're laughing. We're just freaking laughing, right? Honestly, it's such a tremendous thing to accomplish any, level. 4th place? I'm sorry. 4th? You suck. You should have, like, you couldn't work hard enough to get 3rd? That one I don't understand. You couldn't trip the guy who's in 3rd? I got 3rd now. Oh, he's in front of me. Or run into him by accident. Oh, I'm sorry. Elbow him in the Facce as you go by. Gold. Because he goes into the next guy. All of a sudden, triple decker. You got the gold. It was legal. It was legal. I'm just saying, like, you have to understand, if you're going to go, you better put it, all on the line. And you come home as a winner, or you come home as a friggin' loser who got caught for cheating. Obviously joking. I didn't watch any of the Olympics. I don't watch TV. I haven't watched TV in 951 days. Today I saw a little bit when I was, dinner and chatting with my in-laws and my family, but that's the only time I ever see the TV. Occasionally my daughter's watching something and I'll just catch 3 seconds of some cartoon. But in general, I have no use for a negatube. So even that, like I jokingly put into the song from the other day, I can't even think of the song right now, but about the Olympics, about how people are like disrespecting the country. Like you go there for the country. You put your political, dealings aside, and you don't go in front of the world and show yourself to be trite and to put agenda in front of the mission. The mission is to go there for your country, to pull out a gold or do your best. But, this whole idea of the sensitivity of this world, look, I understand where we are. The thing is, we're stronger than they pretend that we are. And we are not offended by everything. Just now they're making a big deal out of everything, and like the media is being offended by everything. It's weird. People aren't offended by everything. Like they may spend a second and be like, that's gross, or I don't like that person because they said X, or I don't agree, but whatever. You know what I mean? Like I think the idea that you can create such a divide just by continually telling people that a thing is a certain way, it gets to be overwhelming. Even I've told you before, the seeing every single post that, oh, if you don't get a vaxaroo, then you're going to die, and you're the spreader, and you're the reason that everybody, and it's like, it's all freaking propaganda BS. All of it. And I still want to ask you guys, because anybody out there who's been vaccinated especially, answer this question for me. If you are vaccinated, what is the threat of somebody unvaccinated around you? If you're good, you got your vaccine, you're good. So what is the threat? Help me understand that to you. What is the threat to you? If you got your vax and you're protected from the CV-19, what is the threat to you about being around someone who's unvaxxed? I'm trying to figure it out. I'm searching myself because it doesn't make sense. And if the answer that comes back is, oh, well, you could be the one who brings it to me, but you're good, you said. You said you're good. That's why you put it into you, is because you're protected from that. So that means that you could run into it and you're good. So why am I a worry? Why is somebody a worry if they're not, also shot up with something that's experimental? And I got to tell you what, I don't care if they do a full approval on these things before the 3 years that you're able to see what happens long term. This whole thing is corrupt. The whole thing is a sham. You cannot fully approve something without knowing the long-term effects. That's the whole point of the 3 years. So for Fudge to go out there again and say it's going to be approved very shortly, one of them's getting the lead. If those are approved prior to the 3 years, prior to them seeing the long-term effects to this thing, this whole country is corrupt. It saddens me to believe that, but I think it's true. If that really is true, if what the media is now perpetuating, this whole story of, oh, it's going to be fully approved soon, go out and get it. Go out and get it. First of all, why would it get something that is not effective against all the variants? If you told me the first thing that was out there, the CV that was out there, is still running rampant, okay, now it makes sense to me. But when you tell me, or when I know for a fact, I could search my soul and know this, that Delta and this new Lambda go right around the freaking Vaxaroo. Why the hell would I put that thing in me if it's not going to protect me against what's actually coming? That is mental. And for you to say you're going to mandate something like that does not protect you against what's actually out there and what's coming, I got a bigger problem with this country. I got a bigger problem with the FDA. If they actually approve this, This is going to be monumental for the future of this country if the FDA approves something prior to knowing what the future effects, what the long-term effects are of this drug. How do you fully approve something? Guesstimate. Oh, we know though. And then in 3 years, oh, we got it wrong. How many times have they said that? Swine flu. This country acts first, and they act first, and then they don't even apologize later. They just tell you what they did later. We got it wrong. Look, do you know with the swine flu, there was not one case, not one actual documented case in the United States, and they went and vaccinated 47 million people, and 63 people died. 63, that became a huge story. We're up to something like 50,000, 150,000 people. I don't know. How many people? Somebody tell me. I don't watch the news. But I'll tell you what. Wolfie's right. It's about the dollar bills. And I told you in my song Funk the Division, they're just raking in the dollars. Come and join me in the light. They're just raking in the dollars. Don't listen to the propaganda because it doesn't make sense. You can't tell me if I spent the last year and a half protecting myself from the world, wearing a stupid mask, sanitizing like a freaking weirdo, and going nowhere when I'd like to. And then you start saying people could take off their masks because they got the vaxaroo. And I continue to do the same thing I've done for the last year and a half. Don't you dare tell me I'm the super spreader. Don't you dare lie like that and try to pretend it could be true. There's no way. The people that have been scared and safe and protecting themselves have continued to do that. They're not out there being willy-nilly. It's the people who took their masks off and were like, we're good. Fauci said we're good. Super spreaders. You guys. The vaccinated are the super spreaders. And then I see some BS. Again, all the BS propaganda from U.S. News or some other source. Oh, debunked. Unbelievable. Oh, heard that the vaccinated are the super spreaders? We debunked it. Oh, you did? Tell me how you freaking debunked it, because I just debunked you right here, right now. The truth is so clear. People start going into restaurants, going into Home Depot, going into stores, going everywhere without masks now. We have huge spikes. But it's the unvaccinated that's the super spreaders. Blah, blah, blah. It's such a stupid narrative, it doesn't even make sense. How do people believe it? They just do. We are a country of just believers. Whatever's said, whatever comes from the government. Oh, okay. Today Fauci said this. Nim, 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 nim. He's the worst. Go just watch him. For the last year and a half, everything he says is a complete opposite of what he said a week ago. Look, we wear 38 masks today. Look, we have to make sure we protect ourselves against the variants. Oh, we do? By doing what? We got to get vaccinated. Oh, you do? Wait, hold on a second. But what is the vaccination doing? Tell me, what does it do? Well, it will stop you from getting it. That was the first lie. That you wouldn't get it anymore if you got vaccinated. Oh, well, no, we'll protect you from dying. Oh, really? There's already been 1,800 deaths from people who were fully vaccinated. Over 125,000 that we know of have gotten it, and 1,800 died. That's a pretty big number, okay? So don't tell me no one dies. You don't die. You don't get severe COVID. You don't die. All lies. There's no way to tell me that if I take this stupid thing and I do get the CV, that my reaction to it and my symptoms afterwards won't be exactly the same as they would whether I had the vax or not. Don't freaking tell me, oh, well, they're lessened. You don't know that. Just more lies to get people to take your stupid drug that doesn't work. If you told me that you were out there creating new vaxaroos that actually worked off the variants that they're seeing now, the ones that actually are bypassing the vax, then I'd say, okay, we're getting somewhere. But when you keep hearing them pound the pavement on getting this first series vaxaroo, excuse me, every first series anything I've ever had in my life is crap. It may look cool on the surface. It may look like it could do something, but there's always something falling apart. There's always some sort of computer glitch. There's always something wrong with the first series. It's not until series 2, the 3rd edition, till the 4th model, all of a sudden they get the kinks out, don't they? That's not just a shoe thing. That's just not a car thing. That's everything. That's life. Nobody's perfect. It takes time to work out the kinks. So if you got 3 companies that are all of a sudden getting full approval on something that we know is not perfect, and they haven't done a 3-year study yet to find out what the long-term effects are, but they're going to fully approve it, okay. Yeah, I'm going to go get in line. Oh, yeah, I can't wait for that bigger lie that you're about to tell. I'm so sick of it. Hold on. My last thing, and I'm sorry, guys, I'm really on a rant tonight about this, but what is the deal with changing the way you collect data? If you want to talk about biggest red flag in history, change the way you collect data, and then you got it. By the way, you've been doing it every freaking 3 weeks since the beginning of the pandemic. Oh, well, this time, now we're not registering people who, but if you had CV and you died of anything in the world, a car crash, heroin overdose, you still died of CV. And then, by the way, now if you got a vaxaroo and you get CV, we're not considering that a case. Like, what is this? Where in the history of time have people collected data like this? And we're just changing the way we do it today. I'm just going to decide to do it this way. Why? Because you don't want the public to know what? The truth. When you start doing that, you lost me. The moment you started doing that, well, we're right at the beginning they said this. Well, we're being very liberal with our case count. What the freak? Why? Why are you being liberal? Well, you need to get that guy out. Did that. Successful there. Good job. You got him out by being liberal on the count, by creating narrative, and then forcefully penetrating the public with it on a daily basis, all day, every day. To the point now where, like, I'm freaked out. I'll open up. Let me just show you. Let's see. I'm going to open up this stupid page called Yahoo. Let's just see what comes up over here. Dr. Fauci said the unvax should think of their community. What? I am staying away from everybody. I am thinking of my community. Me, my wife, my kids. That's my community. What am I supposed to think about the rest of my street here? I'm going to go door to door. Hey, guys, how you doing? Did you get your vaccine? Unfreaking believable. This guy, unbelievable. Because allowing CV-19 to spread and mutate could create a variant more problematic than the Delta. They're already starting. There's something else coming, guys, beyond the Delta. The thing that's already bypassing the crappy vax they have. There's another thing coming. Let me ask you a question. Why do variants occur? Why do mutations occur? I think I heard this at the beginning of this entire thing from Dr. Fleming when he came on 4 times, which was amazing. I'd love to have him back on so I can get some more insight about all the stuff we're going through right now. But what is the deal with the variants? Why do they occur? I heard a French Nobel Prize winning virologist who said this is a travesty. One day they'll look back at this and say, you don't vaccinate a world because of a virus. He said, one day they'll look back at us and they'll say, these people, look, what were they thinking? And he said, the variants are all occurring because of the vaccines. And when he said that, it all started to make perfect sense to me. You introduce vaccines into, say, Italy. Now, all of a sudden, Italy reacts and this variant occurs. The variant, if I'm wrong, you tell me, occurs because it finds a way around the vaxaroo. These viruses don't want to die. They don't want to be exterminated. They find a way around. Delta's the way around. This new one, Lambda or whatever, I already read something that said the vaccine's completely useless against it. So if you know, Delta's already getting a lot of people who are fully vaxxed, so that's why I totally believe it's pointless against Delta. The vax does nothing against Delta. Anybody who says, oh no, it's somewhat, no, it's crap. It's crap. Because the same amount of people that are unvaxxed are getting, and same people that are vaxxed are getting, not everybody's getting it, but the same amount are getting it. So it's happening. If this Lambda bypasses, what are they still doing? Pushing an original Vaxaroo, first series Vaxaroo, based on a strain that's not out there anymore. Oh, well, but the spike is still sort of there, except it's now a delta spike? What? You built something off of something that's here, okay? I'm just trying to make this simple. You built something off of this. Since then, this occurred, this occurred, this occurred. I think we're like here or here, okay? This is what you had. Your Vaxy crapperoo was built back here. This is where we are, over here. This thing's completely done. And you're still pushing on this freaking thing? Go ahead, you gotta go ahead. So okay, hold on. Now I gotta paint a bigger picture for you. You somehow convince me with all the BS propaganda I see all day long, whenever I open up any social media platform and I see any story, idiot on the field. Okay, look, here's another. Austin, Texas activates emergency alert system as COVID reaches critical. Like, okay, every story is about how it's critical and people are dying. And if you don't get the vaccine, you're going to die. But then we know this thing doesn't work. People are still getting it. People are still getting very sick. Some people are dying. Not a lot, but some people are dying. Here's my question. When I was younger, or even at the beginning of this, I heard a couple of things. When you get a virus, that virus begins to mutate. When that virus mutates because of, medicines or whatever, it doesn't get stronger as it mutates. It weakens because it's finding a way around that death that it's facing. So it doesn't get stronger. So this idea that they keep lying to us and saying, oh, well, Delta's even stronger and Lambda's even stronger. And then what's after that? It's even stronger. I'm like, wait a second. How does this go against every other virus that we've known of in history? My son said something brilliant potentially the other day. He said, you know what? Maybe the Spanish 1918 flu was like the flu we have now. And just generation. We're here now 103 years later, and it's just like, okay, some people die when they get it. The rest of us just get the flu. I was like, you know what? That's so true. In 100 years, our CV-19, the original one, could just be like the common cold. And the common cold we have right now could have been the bubonic plague 1,000 years ago. Who the freak knows? The point is, these things do not get stronger as they age. They weaken, don't they? Well, let's see. Wages is here. Tell me, Wage, is that true? Wage says his doctor and county's health officer, he said they will be locking us down again in late October, November. This is the problem with the world right now, is they are locking us down because even if we were at 100%, this is the scariest thing right now. Look at what's going on in Iceland. Is it Iceland? In Iceland, they're at like 90 to 95% vaccination, and they have a spike there right now. Super spike. Like, what is going on there? When 95% of their public is completely vaccinated and they have a huge spike there. Nobody's died. But again, that goes back to my question. Is this new strain more contagious but less deadly? Because they get less deadly as they mutate into something else, into a new form. I don't know. Again, I'm questioning it just because I fear it. I fear it because of all the lies. The lies continue to perpetuate us into more fear. It's amazing. It's like this cycle they have us on, and it's intentional. And this is why I show up every night, to try to forget about all that. But every once in a while, maybe on day 951 in a row, I don't know, I got to let it all spill out and share how I feel about certain things. And I'm getting very much frustrated with the guilt trips that are being thrown on people who aren't, out there putting some unauthorized, some just emergency authorized vaccination. It's very frustrating to see that. I don't like that. I don't like that. And like I said, as far as being careful, that hasn't stopped for the people that haven't decided to take that road. Those people, the other people, I'm very conscientious of everybody around me. I don't go near anybody. I do the pound thing. I stay across rooms. When I show property, I let my clients go in and I stay outside. A lot of times I'll stay outside. I'll get there first and I'll walk through and just get a look at the place with my mask on. And I'll stand outside and say, look, you guys go check out the place. I'm out here if you have any questions. And you got to just, this is no joke. Like, I don't know what happens to me. I don't know what happens to you. I don't know what happens to anybody that winds up getting whatever strain winds up coming our way. But I do also fear what they've created. And I think that monster was taken out of the bottle and there's no putting it back in. Jesse's old but not afraid. They get weaker, Paul says. Yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking. So Paul and I are on the same page on this. I truly believe that, oh yeah, Wade just says one thing that works is herd immunity. Well, here's another question too. So with herd immunity, when do we reach herd immunity? That I want to know. Like, what's the number? What's the percentage? What's the number? Because if you think about it one way or another, there's a few things going on within this agenda. You got a bunch of people saying that the main narrative is that the ones that aren't taking this thing are just like Trumpers, like Trump supporters. Like, you know, I said something multiple times. I wouldn't have taken this thing if Trumper was in office right now. I wouldn't be here like, yeah, I got the bag through. I'd be like, guys, this thing's unauthorized. This is not, it hasn't been reviewed. They don't know the long-term effects. I'm not taking it. I don't care what Trumper says. People are dumb. People aren't following this guy like, oh, but because it's Trump. If Trump was in, I would have taken it. The thing that's very interesting to me is I've got video of Sleep Sofa Joe and Kamala Chameleon saying that they'd never take anything if Trump was, I'll never take his vax. What? It's a real flip story, huh? All of a sudden they want everybody to do it, but they never would have taken his. Like the politics, that's the thing I can't stand. They're all pieces of garbage, guys. All of them. There's nobody good out there. Like they all have intentions that are bigger than the office. And we've got one in there now who has no idea where the hell he is. I had a laugh. Someone was telling me the other day they were trying to put that on Trump. They're like, oh yeah, Trump's senile. I was like, what? Did you really just talk about Trump being senile when you got a guy in there who thinks his pants are blue when he's wearing jeans? Like he's not wearing blue pants. He's wearing jeans. Like he doesn't even know what he's doing anymore. I don't know. I'm a little worried about this. Like someone joked the other day, like it's the same person actually, because there's like even people that like, you know, the administration are joking about it. They're like, yeah, I'm worried that like as like the nuclear football. It's just like, oh, what's that red button? Bing, you know? And, you know, it's scary, but this is the reality we're in is like everybody hated that guy so much. He was willing to change the system and the system fought back. The system was so powerful. System wins. System corrupt. That's why this guy went in there in the first place, to try to take down the corruption. The corruption won. We went over that last year before I stopped talking about politics, but that's the reality of it all, is if you just kind of stand back and you say to yourself, okay, what happened here? Okay, well, you had a bunch of, both groups, both parties were just ruling this country and bringing it down, just down the sewer, down the drain. They didn't care about the people, neither party. And then you get a guy who's like, you know what? I'm sick of this. I've done well in my life. I'm going to go there and I'm going to try to fix this country. That's literally what I think was going on in the mind there. The things that were said were so kind of like shaking the bottle, you know, that all of a sudden they're like, we got to stop this. We got to put this guy to, you know, we can't have this. We can't lose control. We can't have him draining the swamp. I firmly believe if things had gone the other way, that right now what we'd be talking about is a lot of people indicted and going to jail for things they did, you know, really shady things. The swamp, I think, was on its way to, I think they were like about to pull the plug, you know, and like let it start. And nope, now that friggin' swamp is even, it's thicker than ever. There's more of a sludge than ever before. And now we are the sludge. Like we're in it. They're rising up to the top and they're just pushing us down and we're just getting sludged up like a mudge. Sludge like a mudge. Let's put this group over here and let's put a group over there and let's tell these people that these people hate them and let's do this and let's make this one about race and I saw something wonderful earlier today. I didn't watch any of the Olympics, but I happened to watch the final, the final ceremonies. And there's the volleyball team, the U.S. volleyball team. They're standing there and they're having an interview. And this really well-spoken team captain, I imagine, she's talking about she just had a baby. And it was a great speech she gave. And I'm looking on the screen and I see every race, every ethnic group represented on the screen. I saw white, black, or I saw Asian. I saw everybody on screen. Okay, Latin, whatever you want. Everybody was on screen. I'm looking. I'm saying, wow. And here's what I saw. I didn't see division. I saw smiles across the board. I saw arms around each other and a team that said, "I love you. Look, we just accomplished this together. I don't care what you look like. You stepped up." And I looked and I said to my brother, I'm like, "This is my brother-in-law." I said, this is what I'm talking about. That's the reality of the world." I said, "What about that on that screen right there? Just put that next to the last 5 years that you've been told on, social media, on the news every day. And these people are terror, these people are race war, this, that." You tell me, what do you see in that screen? Do you see race war? Do you see how people want to be divided and hate each other and not come together? Like, what on that screen would tell you that anything you've seen in the last 5 years is true? Go find that clip, guys. You should look at it. It's like a 2-minute, just like huge smiles. They won the gold. They're being interviewed. And they're all arm in arm, smiling. And my first thought was like, wow, none of them have masks on them. Like, I'm sure they all been tested or whatever. They got their vaxes. Who the freak knows? But they're all so on top of the world and celebrating together and same level. Not I'm this and this and this, same level. We are a team. Guess what we are here on this planet? The invisible team that's been divided. Like, imagine if we all started thinking that way, that like, look, guys, the narrative, they want us to divide. Like, they want to divide Team United. Like, they want to divide Team United. You can't let them divide Team United. Like, we got to unite. And we got to just fight the man. Like, we're fighting the man right now. That's what this show is fighting the man, really. Think about that. These people try to censor everything that's truth. They censor the music that comes out of this show. The reality of this show is that every song we've been creating lately is just a look into the society that we're living. And it's a really messed up world, I do have to say. And I would say, at the end of it, we're going to do what we did yesterday, which is kick this show off with a little something called Funk the Division. And if you happen to be out in the street and someone's being a jerk, and someone's like, "I don't like you," you say, "You know what, buddy? I got a track for you. Why don't you go funk the division?" And then you drop this on them. Give them the old 1-2 Magoo. Are we not working here? What's going on? So, no audio, huh? What the heck is going on here? Okay, so we don't have audio. This is like the 9th time this has happened, like right in the middle of the show. I don't know why, but let's try one thing and see if we can fix it. Nope. Let's try something here, and maybe this is it. Sometimes this does a little switcheroo on me for no reason. I'm like, what are you doing over there? Yeah, I don't know what. It's not working. All right, so I guess we're not going to be able to watch any clips today. I don't know why that happens sometimes. Lately, I've been putting on clips and then you'll get nothing. Oh, I know why. This is why.
some elation, gonna take up away all of that negativity. I think we can do a thing or two. How about you? Yeah, taking it out on everybody else. You never look in the mirror and say, oh, how can I do better? Yeah, then we're wondering why we all justified when this world could do better if we came together. Said, funk the division, funk the division, they're selling you. Funk the division, they're selling you. They're selling you lies, and you keep buying. Yeah, they're selling you this agenda. They hope you'll get on board, and I hope you'll start to open your mind and start to truly wake up to the truth. To truly wake up with you. Come join me in the light. I swear we're gonna feel much better than I make you feel every night. Turning on the negative, yeah, gonna bring you down and they do. Yeah, they're just raking in the dollars. Come join me in the light. Yeah, they're just raking in the dollars. Funk the division, funk the division. Just raking in the dollars, and you're there, you're eating it up. Say, I hope you just start to open up. Funk the division, they're selling you. Funk the division, they're selling you. You wake up all hours of the night, worried about the world we're living in. Gonna be alright. It don't seem like that. No, it don't seem like we're gonna be okay, 'cause they keep slaying our dreams every day. Some of us show up anyway. I said, funk the division, they're selling you. Come join me in the light. I swear we're gonna feel much better than I make you feel every night. Turning on the negative, yeah, gonna bring you down and they do. Yeah, they're just raking in the dollars. Funk the division, they're just raking in the dollars. Funk the division, they're just raking in the dollars. Selling you the division, it's filled with lies, filled with hate. Funk the division, they're selling you.
that division, right? Like, that's a song. But it gets better from there. Mr. Moat, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. I know, Trish, isn't that a fun one? That song is totally rocking. I would say that all of them lately have been like this, like just like something pretty cool in each and every one of them. But this song right here, when I talk about a sign of the times, this song right here is a sign of the times. I need you to do me a favor. Go over to that link. Give it a like. Give it a share. And anybody and everybody who needs to hear the truth or is interested in the truth, play this for them.
Send money.
We need to talk about yellow. Whenever you see yellow, it tries to tell you something. Yellow.
Okay, buddy. We're here on Sunday night. The stars are hiding, no light shining through them. You see, they started a new experiment in the sky. Mr. Billy Boy Gates trying to redirect the sun. The chemtrails, they got us on the run. Where I want to go, where I can go to be safe. Do I have to be masked up every day, even when things are okay, from the CV9K? And times, they're coming for everyone. So why are we so consumed with all the little things that can take us down? And all the big things that come at the end no matter what. So live it for the moment you got. You've only got one shot in this body with this mind. It's time for you to step up and make your decision. What's gonna be? It's up to you, you got to be. You got to be. One way or another, yeah, you trust in what you hear with your ears. Oh, you're giving up, you let all your fears take over. It's a sign of the times. It's a sign of the times. A sign of the times. Oh, yeah. It's a sign of the times, yeah, yes. A sign of the times. Somewhere over the rainbow. Do you think that is possible? Or are we in a cataclysmic change of proportions we can't understand until it passes us by? We're in history books that talk about the way we acted and when it mattered most, how we treated each other, how we gave up on each other, how we decided to smother love instead of give it to each other, love one another. Yeah, we started to destroy word love. A sign of the times. It's a sign of the times. Used to have a VCR, I could put the rewind to set the walk and grab a chip, come back and still rewinding, and I got about 5 minutes more. That's fine, I keep myself occupied. Yeah, but right now you just push a button on your remote control. Yeah, you're like that, the movie's starting over. You got no anything you want,
just comes to you so naturally. You push a button and it's there for you. It's not realistic, no. You don't work for none of it, no. You're doing working out that thumb. Oh, you getting a real good workout with that thumb. Are you a righty? Are you a lefty? I'm thumbing that remote control. I'm changing the channel, yo. Oh, look, it's ESPN. Look, it's the PGA Toe. I don't know. Gonna watch the Olympics. It's on about 4, and I gotta check it. It's on Fox 5 tonight. Oh, really? I don't watch TV. Why? It's the negative. Yeah, I got nothing to do with it. Even when you're looking at the Olympics and you got people on their knees, they don't even have respect for the country they live in. Are you kidding me? I mean, what are you even doing there? Don't go if you don't respect the country you're from, so just get the frig out. I'm just saying, plenty of people stand there and cry when they win a friggin' gold. And you're gonna sit there and disrespect the country that you get to live in? The greatest country on the planet? Oh no, there's a narrative. Oh, okay. You're freaking kidding me, right?
It's a sign of the times. It's a sign of the times. It's a sign of the times.
Living by a lie. Oh my, we got the cameras on us. Oh, let's throw the makeup on. Let's start crying. Let it all drip down my face. Yeah, let's just create a race war. How about that? We do it every couple of years when there's an election. Oh, they did it again? You're a racist country now. I'm sorry, it's fact now because they said it in the news. No matter how you are as a person, no matter if you treat people fairly, you love them for the way they treat you or how they are as a human, you're still a racist. It's the world we live in now. Everybody's so darn touchy. Yeah, nobody has a skin that's thick enough. Yeah, the frig is going on. It's a sign. It's a sign.
It's a sign of the
It's a sign. 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 It's a sign.
It's a sign of the times.
It's a sign of the times. Everybody's got some tissues in their pocket. They've got to cry all day and say, why me? I'm this new thing. I just made it up. I'm calling Markavajablagudaga. Yeah, it's this thing where I identify as Markavajablagudaga. And you can't say a thing, 'cause I identify that way. It's just how I feel. I don't care how you feel, 'cause it's how I feel. Yeah, you can deal. You can make a new bathroom for me. I don't know which one I wanna go in, so just make number 3. It's a crazy world we living in. Yeah, yeah. It's a sign of the times. Yeah. It's a sign of the times. Yeah, yeah. The sign of the times. Now people out there are really mad I'm saying this. I'm sorry, but this is the moment that is speaking to you. And I can change the way I feel. I love you all, but we don't need to categorize everyone, no. It's simple, you're a soul, so am I. And there we get along. On that we can sing a song. We can carry on. We can make another one. 1 turns to 2 and 2 to 4. Yeah, but when you start dividing it, there is no more. Oh, it's a sign of the times.
It's a sign of the times.
So remember when you are being gaslit, yeah, that none of it is true, yeah, they're all full of there, and if you want to take them at face value, then you got to do what you need to do. You need to run it through. It's the sign of the times. Yeah, it's the sign of the times. It's the sign of the times. It's the sign of the times. Time is a tip-tap-toe. You know it's gone to go. The sign of the time. They've been lying to you. They've been telling you. They've been lying to you forever.
It's a sign of the time. It's a sign of the time. It's a sign of the time.
Love used to be a thing we cared to explore. And all of a sudden it seems like it is not much of a concern anymore. What about that hate? Can't get enough of that. I'll just throw some on my plate. I'll throw some chipotle on it and say it's hot enough. Make it hotter anyway. What's that? I hear something coming from behind me. Need to turn around before it get me. I swear I know it's coming for me. I don't know if there's a hiding place in here. I gotta look around before I see them beat their head round the corner. Before the night's over, you know there's going to be something that's going to be out of control.
Sign of the time.
Sign of the time.
It's a sign of the time.
Sign of the time.
It's a sign of the time.
Sign of the time.
It's a sign of the time.
Sign of the time.
It's a sign of the time.
Sign of the time. Yes, it's a sign of the times. Sign of the time. It's a sign of the times. Sign of the time.
It's a sign
Sign of the times. Yeah.
sign of the time.
Sign of the time. It's a sign of the times. Sign of the time. It's the sign of the times. It's the sign of the times. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. I was upstairs and then I saw it coming to an end. That song right there, Sign of the Times, guys. Especially that one line that goes something about gaslit and everything that they're all full of. Oh man, I love that line. But Mr. Moat, I want to thank you for being here, everybody. All of these songs come out of the moment. We just create a song. We don't know what's going to happen. Like, for example, I started working on this last night, and it evolved into this. This is what I came up with today.
That's gonna be pretty smooth. Let's make it happen. I think I started doing it. Really? No? Smoother than that, come on. Shh. I had something much nicer before. But anyway, we don't know what we're going to do until we do it. So, bottom line, that's how we do things. That's how we do things here. We come up with things there. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, what I want to do here is this. It is a Sunday evening, 11:45. So I'm going to play you guys a little something here, and then we're going to get it sort of wrapped up because tomorrow is a Monday. We all have things to do. Yeah, I got to go out and sell some real estate tomorrow. So, hoping you guys, if you ever need to sell real estate, If you know of anybody who needs to sell real estate, send them my way. I will take care of them. And I think for the moment, this is the song we need to hear. This world is running on empty. So share this song with your world. Let them know there's still time. We could still make some magic happen right here. Every single day for an hour and a half to 2 hours. Tomorrow's date 9:52 in a row.
We'll let you in on a secret. When it comes to your child's toys, fewer is better. Rather than...
Oh yeah.
It's amazing thing, controlling everything. They're like, let's get them hooked down on their 5.6 stream. You're gonna wonder if they can feed you everything. You're wondering, can I ever get the truth? No, cause they've hidden it in front of you, and you keep looking down. There's a world going on around you, but you're so consumed with the lies. We're running on empty. Running on empty. Running on empty. We're running on empty. Everybody so sensitive. Yeah, their skin so paper thin. No matter what is said, it affects them, and they can't get through their day unless they make a big scene. Look out, looking at this lady, she's so mean. She's on the screen, she's, oh, let's just bow down and let's shut down the rest of the world now. Running on today. The wind blowing through your hair. You're almost there. Where you going? I don't know, I don't care. As long as I get somewhere before the sun rises. Before I have the feeling everybody's screaming at me. Where you gonna be at 9 o'clock on the dot? Expecting you there and you're not. Where you at? I don't care. I'm going home. I'm running on empty. Yeah, I'm over it. Hey, here's the game. We control the information. Keep them looking down at the screens. No matter what they do, just keep that information coming you. No matter how fake it might be, in fact, I'll make it as fake as possible so they cannot go home and take their eyes off it. No, we want them there day and night. Oh, do what you gotta do, don't stop. You can't go home neither. And we got you over time, yeah. 'Cause you got to get them on mind control. Oh, we're almost there. Feeding a little longer, yeah, they're getting stronger. That connection to hate. Oh, gonna unleash them on each other soon. Then we do. Whether an hour later you can come back and get you something, I'm gonna give it to you later. It's better for me, I don't know, 'cause I'm gonna dig deep. Gonna find something. I'm gonna find something to take you down with. Running on empty, running on empty. You're running on empty. Running on empty, running on empty. We're running on empty. Running on it's the same thing you see when the magician's on the screen, pointing one way, yeah, you're doing in the other, wondering why I can't see where the bunny, the rabbit went in that hop just to pop it out. Got me looking one way, doing something in the other, holding out one hand, got the stuff in the other, and I don't know why I'm not going undercover, looking in the back end, 'cause if you realize what's going on, oh, they got an agenda that they be pushing on, and if you're looking on the surface, you're not gonna find a thing, 'cause they be hiding it down low. No matter if you put the search query in, you're not gonna find a thing, 'cause they've been hiding it under your nose, yeah. You gotta look with some crazy codex, you gotta find, yeah, you gotta find yourself some sort of translator to get the information over. Well, I found it in Russian, that I found it, so I gotta find a translator. Oh, I'm gonna do it later. Running on running on empty. Say you're running on empty. Run. It's a big game, yeah, they just hold us down like fish. Yeah, they put out the fishing rod and they put their worm on the end. Yeah, and everybody going to try to grab you with that hook and they pull you in. There's no getting away. Yeah, you got to go before it's too late. So truly wake up and be aware of everything that's going on around you before it's over. And if you start just saying yes and getting in line, I worry for you, 'cause there's no time left for you. You can't be a yes man, you gotta question everything, and if you don't, I gotta question you. Got my Cadillac, take it right, no looking back. I'm gonna stop by the gas station, fill it up, and go another 500 miles. Then I'm gonna see where I'm at. When you're running on empty, you gotta get up and you gotta make a new memory, because it's gonna get stale right quick. Yeah, and you can pick your moment, you got to stick to it, you got to make the most of it. Yeah. And so you running on empty, you running on, fill the tank, I got behind the wheel, I made my way as far as I go, as far as I can see, and I ain't looking back, no one looking back at me. I'm trying to run away, yeah, but you can't run away from you, no. Running on empty. Yeah, you're running on empty, running on empty, and you got no way to get it home before you got to get your mind back, your time back. You ain't getting nothing back, so you got to try to settle back in, settle back in. Running on empty, running on empty. You're running on empty. Running on empty, running on empty. When you run behind the car, you hope you're gonna go farther before the hill drops you down to the bottom. You You put it in neutral and you get a zip behind the wheel. You steer it down the way. Hope you get close to the next gas and that. Then you gonna fill the tank and say thank you, my friend. Because it was scary, I didn't know if I would get here. It started getting night, I heard a werewolf was howling in the forest. Didn't want to be alone out there. I pushed as hard as I can. Got here in the end, my friend. And every time we turn around, we see someone in the rear mirror, and we're wondering if this come on getting clearer and closer. We want to take us down. We're on our way out of town. Don't stop me, I don't want you to hold me down. Run, 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 run.
That's a mini pick throw right there. Don't even fresh me out. There's a pick throw there. You gotta throw your pick whenever you write a song for the history of time. You're throwing that freaking pick. My brother Ron in the house. Mr. Moat, thank you so much, my friend. You know what? I'm excited Mr. Moat's kicking it with us. Ron is here, so we're not done yet, guys. I have a song here that must be played because it's Sunday night. Yeah, this is a song called Sunday Night. It's actually on my last album. Almost every song you hear here is on an album. That's what happens with
At
these
this
songs.
rate,
What you just heard, these last couple songs, this will all be on August's album. Right now we have 91 songs that are released so far this year. I started the first album on January 1st, and each month we've released a new album, 13 songs on each album, and each one is a song written in the moment. This show is literally the moment happening in front of your eyes. We've never had a script. I come out here every day, don't know what I'm going to say, what I'm going to do, what's going to come out of the guitar, what comic moments are going to happen, but we let it all roll, and at the end of the day, it's all about squeezing every single bit out of this second, because it's the only thing that exists. And every other thing that we are taught to think about is meant to distract us from the actual moment. What I do here every day is excise that moment. I get into it, and you come with me, and together we go places. And here's an example of one that needs to be felt because it's a guitar moment right here. I think I gave you the link. This right here is called Sunday Night. Oh man, Ron, you rock. Thank you so much. It means so much to me because the more people that find their way to the positivity and to the music, it's going to help. I mean, every single song here is the passion of this universe coming at you. Here we go, another one. Let's get into it. Let's get that beat seat. This is my invention right here. Oh no, what did you do? Dummy. I'm a dummy. There we go. First drum, you could kick and play with your hands at the same time.
party's swinging, the dancing all night. Yeah, it's a school night for 1 or 2 more days. Somewhere the summer begins and you're swimming all day and playing with friends, forgetting about your priorities. Talking to get with it Sunday night. Get it all out on Sunday night. Oh, yeah, Sunday night. Sunday night. Oh, day, night of 9 in a row. Oh, the Renaissance Man show. Hey, getting down every night, you know, writing new songs the world will never heard before. Even me, I ain't never heard a thing that's coming out of my mouth. Yeah, coming out of my guitar, no, I'm letting it out. Yeah, I'm living in the moment right now, each and every day. Sunday night, yeah, we're feeling alright, yeah, we're gonna get down all night, yeah. We're not gonna stop doing it, 'cause it's Sunday night. 680 movie. Yeah, the world is yours. Sunday night. we're gearing up to take on the world tomorrow. Yeah, it's Sunday night.
Is the pick. Oh, I love throwing that pick. It's really like it's the new age woohoo. We get our woohoo from the pick throw because Zabrowski leaves right at the top of the show. He's like, I'm gonna go home. So then we're here and we have to rebottle up the woohoo into a pick throw. It happens. So I'm gonna play you another one here that I think needs to be heard.
From the creators of South Park.
Not doing much comedy tonight, but if you are looking for a laugh, please head to my channel and just look. There's tons of it. Every single day we drop stuff. But right now I'm in the process of playing you guys some songs that can change time. This one right here is called They Shut You Down. And the reality is, if you are a censored individual like myself, then this song is for you.
Before my eyes, and I can't seem to make a dent. So many faces just blocked by your mask. Take away your sense of self. You're just a number in a crowd. You're talking too loud. The things you say go against the grain. Yeah, gonna shut you down now. 2021, never more of an illusion, freedom than there is right now. You could say what you want, you could say how you feel, but if we don't like what you're saying, we'll keep you down, we'll drown you out. Shut you down. They shut you down. You could be the highest office in the land, and they'll shut you down. You could just be a young man trying to make a change in a bad land. Some bad people with a bad plan. We all wanna take a stand. You just shut us down. Take your time when you make a move, 'cause now if you make the wrong move, they'll shut you down. Try not to speak out of turn. Try not to talk about their methods. Try not to talk about all the things they're doing to try to take you down. Yeah, they keep shutting you down. Yeah, they shut you down. CV19, it's just coming out, this crazy nightmare. Some people think it's a dream, like Bill Gates and Dr. Fauci. Hopefully it's over soon, but that's not stopping if you get that Vaxaroo. No, it's not going to help you. Maybe in the short term, but who knows what happens in the end. A year or two go by, you're asking yourself why. Why did I do it when I stayed away? Why did I do it? And now I can't go in reverse. I'm not able to go back in time and say which road should I take. I already took it, yeah. We swear it's safe and there's nothing that you should worry about. Yeah, they made me book it. No, we don't really know anything, but we've got to get you to comply. But all of a sudden, people who are asymptomatic aren't really the carriers, no. It doesn't really go to you, no. And the people don't get it, no. If you got the Vaxaroo, no, they shut you down, yes. They shut you down. They shut you down. Shut you down. They shut you down. He ran over and smiled like a clown, and they shut you down. I saw the man, I saw him do it, yeah. He put his foot down on the gas and kept going with a smile on his face. He ran me over and he kept on going. There were at least 1,000 people there that saw that day. What do you mean? No one wants to say, no one wants to step up and be a man or a woman, say what really went down. No, because they shut you down on the ground 6 feet down. Yeah, you shouldn't say the word now. They shut you down. 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 They shut you down.
I happened to be wearing the same shirt that night I wrote Shut You Down. You heard me throw a pick. I threw a freaking pick. I don't mess around. It comes right in new songs. I'm throwing a pick. You'll hear that and be like, oh, what happened? Oh, Mark wrote a song. Shut You Down. So guys, I'm working on like 3 different songs for you right now. We got lots of stuff on deck. And tomorrow we do it all over again. Don't forget that. By the way, this song right here that you hear, this is our outro.
You got to go away.
I wrote that song. It's a ghost song. Yeah, I wrote a ghost story. It's called
You got to go away.
It's called Go Away right now. You should check it out. It's an amazing song. It's literally a ghost story, and it's so cool. We're going to play it tomorrow, so join me. Remember, tomorrow, 10 p.m., I will be live, if not sooner. I will give a notification in the community posts if it's earlier. I hope it to be at 10. Actually, I'd hope it to be earlier so more people can join us. But we'll see how it goes, how my day goes. I do want to thank each and every one of you for joining me. And remember, we do this every single night at 10 p.m. We write songs, we create comedies, and we just connect and forget about the world that's going on around us. That's a lie. This is the real world that we live in right here. And if you join me in it, we will build some light together, and you can change your life, and I'll change my life. Together, we will change the world. But it starts with us. We have to spread the word to get others to join us. So tell everybody we're here. And until tomorrow, it's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance, man. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, you got to go away. You got to go away.